What's up, everybody? MD here again with another review. This time we're going to check out X-Men Days of Future Past. Of course, X-Men Days of Future Past was filled with way too many continuity errors. For example, if you ever watched the origin Wolverine stories, you'll know that he had his claws during Vietnam, but in this one, when he goes back to the 1970s, he no longer has his claws. How Stryker is a much younger person than he was, although he's been old the entire series. Even in the origin movies, he was still an older man, maybe a man in his 40s or whatnot. With X-Men 1 and X-Men 2, you would think that Stryker would actually send the Sentinels a lot sooner, but they talk about as if the Sentinels came much later. That's probably not that important. That could probably be explained, but all in all, there are a lot of continuity errors, but it's not something you should follow if you really want to appreciate this movie. This movie, it's one of the very few character-driven superhero films, and by character-driven, I mean we actually get to know these characters and open up and get to know who they are, and multiple characters. You know, we get to learn their past and why they are, why they do the things that they do, and who they really are, and we get to see the progression of them at their lowest point to them becoming who they're supposed to be. I don't know, in the future. That's what I really liked about it. I also really liked the action. If you watch it, man, the X-Men get messed up. They get so fucked up, it's ridiculous. That's probably my favorite part. I like seeing that. I also really like that all the original cast was in it. I always love a series of sequels that happens to keep all the characters, all the actors, no matter what. It just really, it makes the movie feel more like at home. You already know, you already feel more comfortable with these characters. I also like how they use this new X-Men to kind of say, give a big old middle finger to the past X-Men that maybe messed up in a lot of ways, or maybe did a lot of things that a lot of fans just really weren't pleased with at all. Unacceptable things. As far as comic book fans go, you know, we kind of like to see certain characters live and other characters die. Some characters progress, some really like taken out of it. That's what we like to see, and we actually got a lot of that. We got a lot of things fixed, and when you see the ending of the movie, you realize that they actually like kind of cheated the way into fixing a lot of the mistakes that were made in the past X-Men movies. Now, there are only two things I really didn't appreciate. There was no Nightcrawler, and we never get to see Wolverine fight in the future. I want to see how Wolverine would last against the Sentinels, don't you? We all do, but whatever. If I had to give X-Men a rating, I'm actually going to give it a perfect 10 out of 10. I love the X-Men movies. I love this one especially. I think it's great. Thanks for checking me out. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.